What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cool Espresso and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, we're going to be doing something that we have not done in quite some time, that being a best class setup here. This one, I'm going to be taking a look at the HVK. I've been using this thing for quite a bit now recently, simply because I'm trying to get some long shot challenges done, and they don't really ever seem to come in time, as well with the other challenges for gold and all that kind of stuff. But I've been playing around with this particular class setup, mainly because, well, it's one that I could do the way that my permanent unlock tokens worked out, that I could do right off the bat here. It's a class that I could use. So this one didn't necessarily go towards any challenges, but it did go towards a great gameplay experience. So if you want to use this one out and give it a try, well then be my guest. Go ahead and leave down there in the comment section down below what you think about it. But getting right over into the actual class setup here, this one, as with the other ones that we've done recently, is more so focused on overpowering the weapon, not so much maybe your own character's self. So we're going to be running more so attachments here than anything else on this. Obviously, the primary is the HVK, and moving along into the attachments here, we're going to start it off with an ELO for the optic here because, well, I'm not a huge fan of the HVK's iron sights. They are not the worst, I'll say that. There could be worse iron sights here. There are other iron sights that I hate more than the HVK's, but if I had the choice, which I do, I wouldn't use the iron sights here on this weapon. I'll voluntarily cut a perk or something like that to have better accuracy here with an ELO sight. An ELO sight, once again, is probably my favorite optic overall, so this one goes in and fits nicely. Now, attachment wise, this one is going to be firstly a quick draw. You gotta have quick draw here within this one, for my purposes at least. I'm one of those people that love to run and gun, and this one, I honestly think this class is built almost like an SMG to make it more favorable to close quarters engagements over some other assault rifles, but also with it being an assault rifle, it has that damage that can be done at long range, so you get the best of both worlds here with this. So quick draw is definitely one that you want to have to get that gun up, either in long quarters engagements where you see somebody already shooting at you or something like that, or if you're in a close quarter situation where it can actually really come in handy and you can beat somebody up to the shot. Now, next we're going to be running grip here on this one because, well, grip is something that the HVK is in dire need of because the recoil on this is actually a decent amount of recoil compared to other weapons here. So this one, definitely controlling that will help out a little bit. You still may experience some recoil at times here with it, but it definitely is a lot less than without grip attached here. So next, you're going to be running high caliber, and this is honestly one of my favorite attachments in Black Ops 3. For those of you guys that love to play the precise, accurate shots, this is definitely for you because, as you know, if you've played Call of Duty or any other first-person shooter game, the headshots are always the highest multiplier that you have in terms of how the damage works out and calculates. So if you get a headshot, it's in Black Ops 3 a 1.5 multiplier here for the damage. If you do a body shot, it's usually a 1.0. A little bit on the chest, I think, is a 1.1 or a 1.3, and then the neck is a 1.3. So the headshot is obviously something you want to go for here because, well, it's going to give you a quicker kill. With that being said, high caliber is one of those attachments where on some weapons, it makes it a 1.5 to maybe even a 1 shot for every single kill. High caliber increasing that headshot damage, it is something that makes a lot more weapons a laser pointer and a laser shooter if you are accurate here with it. I did a class setup with the Shiva not too long ago, I think, or just video outlining that, and with high caliber, that thing's a 1 shot to the head. So it definitely is something you want to look into, and one that I would definitely keep on all of my assault rifle classes. Now, finally, we're gonna be running stock here because, well, the ADS movement speed with the HVK is quite slow, and I really like to be able to ADS and pre-fire corners and be able to do that kind of stuff. Running awareness and other things like that definitely gives you the jump up to know there are enemies around corners. So if you're strafing back and forth, and even if it's just for that sole purpose to strafe back and forth in a gunfight to throw off an enemy's aim, then it definitely really does come in handy. Now, moving over into the perks, finally here, we are going to be running Scavenger because, well, this thing burns through ammo. It only has 120 shots total to begin with, so having Scavenger is definitely something you want to have, especially if you plan on staying alive, which I hope to do with every single game that I play, but it does happen, and it does come in handy quite a bit here. As I run over, I can pick up ammo and be set for another decent chunk of time. Now, finally, the last thing here on this class is awareness. This one is perhaps one of my favorite perks in Black Ops 3. For those that are headset users, you know just how important this can be. You can sound whore enemies to the max. You can know when they're coming, you can know where they're going to be coming from, and you can get the jump up on them here. So it is something that I have put on the majority of my other classes, but it's one that I definitely think is very useful and one that should be in most classes. So that, again, is really where we wrap it up. Obviously, we do have 2 primary gunfighter wildcards here for this to allow us to get 2 extra attachments on our weapons. That should be included and noted here for this, but that just about does it. That is the complete class setup. I've been using this thing a lot recently, been loving it, been going off with it. So leave your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. If you guys do decide to use this, what do you think of this class setup? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or do you think that it could be slightly tweaked in some way, shape, or form to make it a little bit better? Love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, be sure to like, rating down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We are so close, and the support recently has been absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys so much for that. Mine has been a Cola Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.